Alright, in this video we're going to show you how to install VirtualBox. It's a virtualization software for your computer system. So we went to the website virtualbox.org, and on the main page you'll see that we have a download link. And here we have different types of packages that we're able to install. Now, VirtualBox is a virtualization software that can be run on the different platforms such as Windows, OS, X, the Mac operating system, and different flavors of the Linux distribution. So here I'm running a Windows system. I'm going to click on Windows Host, and I'm going to go ahead and download and save this actually to my desktop. Alright, once downloaded, I'm going to go through the installation process of VirtualBox. Just like any other Windows application, we go through a installation wizard, as we do here. So we'll go through the installation type. Pretty much the default settings are more than adequate for your average install. Alright, so we get the welcome screen. It's acknowledging that we are going to be installing VirtualBox. This one happens to be the latest version at this time, which is version 6. We'll click on Next. Now here is identifying basically the feature sets that we're going to install. So we're going to leave everything at its default. We want all these particular feature sets. You notice that the location by default is going to be set up on your Windows machine. We click on Next. Alright, all this will accept at default as well, because it's going to create some shortcuts, menu items, and file association. Click on Next. Networking interface. Now this is important because as we're going through the installation, it's going to create virtual network cards. So before I click on Yes, let me show you basically what the system is doing. So I'm going to go into Windows Device Manager. And in Device Manager, here we have our network adapters. And currently on this system, I only have one network adapter, which is the network adapter that is in the computer system right now. And I'm going to click on Yes. Next screen here is basically confirming our installation. So we'll just click on Install. And this will take a few minutes to install. During installation, it's going to ask us to install some additional software. So we'll just install the additional software that's required. Alright, now that installation is complete, we'll click on Finish, and the VirtualBox will fire up after we click on this button. And there we go. Here's our installation. Now, one thing I want to also show you is what happens when VirtualBox was installed. We're going to go back to Device Manager. We'll come back to Network Adapters, and you notice now we have yet another adapter here. This one being a VirtualBox Ethernet adapter. Our next video will basically show you how to create an environment for an operating system.